How's the cookie? You wanna know? It's the Oreo review show.
Oh, guys, here they come. Shh.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Oreo! That's right. On March 6th of 2022, it will officially be Oreo's birthday. That's right. It will be officially 110 years since someone at Nabisco had the idea to rip off Hydrox. Got him! How do you celebrate a cookie's birthday? By making a new cookie. That's why today I'll be reviewing on the Oreo review show their new 110th birthday cookie. Now, this is not to be confused with the existing birthday cookie, which is, of course, 2 chocolate cookies around a birthday flavor cream. This is chocolate confetti cake Oreo. Looks like a layer of chocolate cream plus a layer of birthday cream. And big innovation on this one. They've got sprinkles in the cream and on the cookie itself. Really going above, like a lot of these special limited edition cookies. Your mileage may vary. The factory's not always super consistent in the distribution of the creams. For instance, you can see the chocolate is weighted a lot heavier than the birthday in my batch, at least on the few that I've checked out. There's way more chocolate, and also some of these are falling up. Look at that. Oh my God, you hate to see it. It's cracked, it's falling apart right out of the gate. And I think it's because it just can't stand the load of these 2 creams. Look at that. There are sprinkles. They're not that interesting to look at. They don't stand out very much. But if you look close, you can see there are specks of color on the top of the cookie. I expect that will not add much to the flavor. I think that's more of a visual touch, which is interesting since I can hardly see it. I think the birthday flavor is okay. It's all right. It's a little bit gross, but hey, what isn't? So maybe I'll like this more. My gut feeling is that I will like it less. Let's find out together. Definitely smells like birthday. I'm going to try one more of these because I'm not going to lie to y'all. You know that I don't lie to y'all. I kind of enjoyed that first cookie. But maybe that was a fluke. I don't know. Sometimes you have more and you start to see the flaws. I got to go in for round 2. I got to do the second bite test. Let me clear the air about one thing right now. I know that I've got something of a reputation for being a bit of a curmudgeon. My gimmick is sort of to be the cynical guy who doesn't really like all the cookies and everything. And that's fun. And that's what you guys like. You come here because the world is a hardened and bitter place. And it's turned you into a hardened and bitter young man. And you can no longer feel anything unless you're watching someone tear some cookies to fucking pieces. And I'm happy to fulfill that role for you. It makes me feel better too. But in this instance, against all odds, I can't be that cynical because I think the cookie is good. And here's what makes it good. Not too long ago, we had that ultimate chocolate cookie, which purportedly was meant to taste like a chocolate cake. At least it had a cake on the front packaging. I don't know. It didn't really hit the mark for me. This one actually, I think, gets that flavor down. The chocolate cream, and just the right amount, I must say, whether intentional or not, of the birthday cream does make it kind of taste like a chocolate cake. The birthday flavor does taste cakey, and the chocolate cream, which I've enjoyed in the past by itself, It meshes well. And I wasn't sure if it would mesh that well because those are two disparate flavors, and birthday is kind of a weird flavor that may or may not even be a real flavor. Up to you to decide that. But somehow the two of them together, it actually works for me. Only thing that doesn't work for me really is the sprinkles. They don't matter at all. I mean, they're not like the sugar crystals, so I got to give them points for that. It's not those horrible sharp edges that they sometimes throw into these things. My mouth is not bleeding. I mean, my gums do bleed regularly, but I think it's unrelated to these cookies in particular and more about the amount of cookies that I consume on a very frequent basis in the rest of my life. The sprinkles, they just don't really add anything. I don't even notice them. It certainly doesn't matter that they're on the top of the cookie. I don't even know if they really put them on the top or if that's just like a defect where there was sprinkle dust in the machine and they said, I don't know, say there's sprinkles on the cookie. It's our new thing. You know what I do like is that this seal, the plastic tab, is transparent. Look at that. It's clear. It's clear. Like Larry Bird. According to the front of the packaging, Oreo is 6 years old. That's how many candles. Or if you count the number of Oreos in those candle stacks, that's right. That's right, little Easter egg. Those are stacks of Oreos, those candles. Fun. There's 7 in each one, so I guess that makes it 42 years old. I know that's not how you count birthdays, but they could have done a better job, attention to detail on that one. I would have also liked it if they had different colors. I think they should have been these colors, the cookies, because that would have been fun. How fun would that have been? I'd also like a full cake in the shape of an Oreo like that, that's that big, with actual stacks of Oreos that high on top of it and lit on fire. Which, if this was to scale, if those are life-size Oreo cookies, that's a very big diameter for a cake. But that is what I desire. Who would I recommend this cookie to? Well, that's what I'll break down here in the final score, wherein I give the cookie a score from a scale of 0 Oreos, not that's bad, to a full Oreo. Oh, it was pretty good. These ones I think are not a bad pickup for the sheer novelty of it. You want to celebrate an Oreo birthday on the condition that you do like the birthday cake flavor. If you're opposed to birthday, this is not going to sway you in that regard. Even though they are more chocolatey, I think it's still got, I don't know, it depends on how much you hate the birthday. Maybe the chocolate will really pull you to that side and override it for you. But obviously there's 2 flavors here. If you don't like half of the cookie, probably don't pick them up. But if you're on the fence, if you're not sure, and if you're open to the integration of birthday, you know what? Buy them. Buy them. It's the 110th birthday. They're not going to be around again. They only have 110th birthday. So you might as well give it a shot now. You won't be too disappointed. And hell, Oreo for your birthday, I'm going to get you something real special. It's a half a cookie with cream. And I think you earned it. You earned it. You're a man now. What's this? There's more. Never stop wishing. If you look at the back here, there's an opportunity to enter their Oreo birthday sweepstakes to wish for a special prize. This is exciting for me because I have a lot of wishes that I'd like to get fulfilled. Right now I'm doing Oreo reviews, which isn't very lucrative. I'd love to learn a better skill, maybe like go back to school, get into some kind of a prestigious college or university. I'd love to do something good for the world. Maybe cure a disease like cancer or one of those that have been hurting so many people and ruining so many lives for so long. But on a personal level, I've always wanted to, travel. I'd love to see outer space. I'd love to maybe check out the moon, go up in a rocket ship like my good friend Elon Musk and see what's going on up there. I think that would be cool. Maybe I think smaller, just being famous would be nice. Being famous, I think, personally would be a boon for me. I have a lot of other dream occupations I'd love to have. So that I feel like there's a good list that at least one of those Oreo should be able to fulfill. But we'll take a look at the official website and see what their predetermined options are. I could get Oreo baking experience with a pastry pro, a 3-day, 2-night trip where I'll receive a pastry lesson from the inventor of the cronut. What the fuck is a cronut? Or I could get basketball experience with an AT&T Slam Dunk champion, Dwight Howard, another 3-day, 2-night trip to learn some dribbling and dunking techniques. Tempting, but I feel like my basketball game is already at a level where there's not much room for it to improve, quite frankly. So I'm going to keep moving. A lifetime supply of Oreo cookies. Now we're talking. Note the fine print, which clarifies this comes in the form of, quote, cookies and a check for $3,072. So it doesn't say how many cookies. It says a lifetime supply, but the fine print just says cookies, which could mean they give you like one box and then $3,000 is supposed to last you the rest of your life, which it could, depending on the frequency. But I feel like for me, a lifetime supply of Oreos is like, that's at least a box a week. Our next option is a dream vacation, packing your fave cookie, of course. This one's a 4-day, 3-night trip. Ooh, pumping it up a notch for 2 to any location in the United States of your choosing. Bon voyage, French, but again, in the United States. And last one we've got here is a space kit for dunking in the Milky Way, a telescope, galaxy projector, and matching Oreo merch to show off to your new alien friends. So in that one, they just send you some crap, which I don't want. So I'm opting for the lifetime supply in the hopes that maybe they can come through with that and make that happen for me. Or worst case scenario, I get $3,072. But good news, once you submit your option here, there is a chance to enter your own personal wish on their very own form. You get to fill it out. All you have to do is submit an essay, 100 words or less. They will not look at it. They're very clear that they will not look at it if it's over 100 words, explaining your wish and why you should have it. And they might grant it for you. So I'm going to write my own up based on some of the stuff that I wanted before. Now, there are some limitations here. They have down at the bottom some of the things that they cannot provide. So I'm just going to check that off to make sure I don't make a fool of myself by requesting a wish they cannot grant. Contest wishes that the sponsor doesn't have the ability to fulfill include, but are not limited to, access or entrance to any specific college or university. Fuck. Curing cancer or diseases. Fuck. Trip to the moon. Fuck. Becoming fit. Fuck. Getting your dream job. Okay, this really limits my options, but what can you do? I'm just going to instead request what I think is a long time coming, and I think I deserve it. I wish that Nabisco would officially sponsor my unofficial Oreo review show channel. It is a very good channel in which I review Oreo cookies and take them very seriously. I am always harsh, but fair. Also, as a second wish, I wish the double stuff Oreos would be eliminated from all marketplaces. Finally, for my third wish, please explain NFTs to me. I've heard the explanation before, and frankly, I can make neither heads nor tails of it. Thank in advance for granting my wish. Love, Jonathan. P.S. That makes 100 words total. Thank you again. The end. Submit that one, fire that one off, and I'm locked in. So I should be hearing back from them shortly, hopefully to win either the unlimited lifetime cookies or the other stuff that I said before, at least one of the two. But you know what? Even if I don't win, sometimes it's the wish that lives inside your heart that makes a bird sing. If you've got a wish that you'd like to share, or if you ate these cookies and you have an opinion about them, put it in the comments section down below and maybe I'll read it. Maybe I won't. You're rolling the dice on that one, my friend. Some wishes even I can't grant. And if you like the video, what you can do is click a thumb or a subscribe button or a bell is the third one. I don't know why. And, the birthday of the Oreo review show recently passed, and I'm thinking maybe to celebrate, one of the things I'm coming up with in the near future, some new content. I'm toying with some new types of features and things like that, including maybe like one thing I was throwing around, but I'm not sure. So give me your feedback, but was like a gaming channel of some kind, like a streaming gaming channel, like maybe Oreo themed video games or something. I don't know. I see a lot of other people doing that. Something that popped into my head just the other day. So I thought maybe like I don't know if you guys are interested in that. It might be something I'd go forward with in the next couple of months or something. Otherwise, happy birthday to everybody. Hope you celebrate, and I hope all your wishes come true. Oreo! How's the cookie? You want to know? It's the Oreo review show.